Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're brand new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. My name is Crystal and I'm a full-time reseller on Poshmark, eBay, Macquarie, ThreadUp, and The RealReal. And all that means is that I sell people's trash on the internet, and that's how I pay my bills. I am super excited about today's video. It is a part 2 to thrift haul that I did last week, and this one's gonna be almost all shoes, and I love shoes, so I'm super excited. So if you're interested in that, if you like reseller content, then consider hitting the subscribe button. And also, if you really like this video, give it a thumbs up on your way out. And we're gonna get right into it today, so let's go. Alright, so bear with me because there are shoes everywhere, like all over my bed. I didn't know how else to film this video because there were 3 bags of shoes and there's just shoes galore. So I'm gonna attempt to keep them in their pairs, but I don't know. Alright, let's get right into it. First thing I see are these booties. They're like, I don't know. I've sold these before in a little bit better condition, but these are Free People. And they're a size 39. They zip on the back. I sold these about a year ago for like $75. So I don't know if I'm going to get that much for this pair, but still, this is a great pickup. Like, I'm super excited about these. So, and I actually found the match. So I'm going to attempt to put them in a bag. We're going to see what happens. Okay. Next, I see. Give me a match. Give me a match. Okay. These are Sam Edelman. These are just black booties. And the light's actually doing pretty good showing you guys these. These are Sam Edelman. The bottoms are like real clean. There's not, I always check booties for like this area because they're always like, there are heel damage a lot of times. If you don't know, Sam Edelman has the name of the style inside the boot somewhere in all of their shoes. I can't find it right now. Maybe it's on the other one. But I know because I listed this already. This is called the Layla. Comps, I did not really find a whole lot, so I don't know if it's just not a popular style or what, but we'll see how they do. Match. I should not have put these on my bed because now they've got dog hair I'm gonna have to get off. Lord help me. These are suede, so the dog hair was sticking to them. I have to lint roll them. Okay, actually this is not shoes, but I'm gonna show you this so it doesn't get damaged, and I'll put it away. This is like an old school hat. It's cute. It's got little like feather details or whatever. I almost didn't pick this up, but it was in like a hat bag, which I should have grabbed, but I didn't. So I thought like, oh, maybe it's like pretty good. It is vintage. It's Beaver Hats Company. And the original price tag was like $20 on it. I looked it up and it looks like these are going for like around $100. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that for it, but I'm going to try because this is kind of cool. It's like, I thought it was a Stetson because if you don't know, Stetson's a good hat brand, but it's not. But it's the comps look similar, so put this back here where it doesn't get damaged. Okay. I also got this. This is just a Kodak Easy Share. It's a 12 megapixel, which is, I guess, not super obsolete at this point. But it does work. This is the first time that I've picked up a camera like this. The bins had actually turned on, so there's that. But yeah, it turns on, see? Yeah. So I don't know what I'll get for that, but hopefully I can sell it. It's very light, so. Anyway, I think that's all that's not shoes that are on this bed. So these are Sanooks. They're like the yoga style sandal. They're in pretty good condition. There was one flaw. Where is it? And if these don't sell, I won't be mad because they're my size and I will just wear them. Gosh, I should not have put this stuff on my bed. Where'd it go? Is it this one? I'm losing my mind. Okay, right here. There's just this little, I don't even know if you're going to be able to see it on camera. It's like got a small tear right here on the heel. But that's not going to affect the way that you wear these at all. So these are so interesting to me. I've never worn sandals like this, but if they don't sell, I'm going to keep them and try them out because they look very comfortable. Next, some of the pairs are like gone. Okay, these are just Lucky Brand, the Basil Booty. I almost didn't get these because there is a flaw that I'm going to show you, but these are a size 8. The bottoms are nice. Somebody actually for sure wore them, but they've got some scuffing on the toe, but I think they're meant to be a little distressed, so that's probably not a big deal. But what is a big deal is this right here. There's like this big black spot here, and I don't know if it's just like dirt that you can get off or what. So I just took a picture of it, listed them lower than I would have if they didn't have that, because I don't know how to get that off. So all this is from the bins, so it's like, for what I'm paying for it, it's not like a huge deal that they're flawed because I'm not paying hardly anything for them. So, and this I think I'm going to end up having to redonate, but I'm going to show you the non-flawed side first. These are just like a pair of like waterproof hiking shoes. What intrigued me about them, it says Jeep engineered traction, and they're J41. So I thought like, oh, that's cool. And I looked them up and the comps didn't look bad. But when I got them home, I threw them through the wash because I thought they were just dirty, but I think this is paint. So I don't know if you can see it, but there is paint. Yeah, you can. All over this shoe. So I don't know. I'm going to list them up on an auction, see how they do. If not, I'm going to redonate them. So I'm actually going to keep those out. Next, these are nothing exciting, but they sell well. These are Merrells. I used to work with a guy who literally wore these all the time. So they're Merrell. They're a size 8. Yeah. You just like slide in your foot. I think they're like an outdoor shoe, like Merrell, Keen, those type of shoes. So, but they're in pretty good condition. They do have like a spot right here that looks like there's just like some, I don't know, on the suede, but it's not a huge deal. I am looking at this one shoe that I keep wanting to grab, but I don't know where found the other one. Okay, we'll do this. These are Nike. Again, I threw these through the wash too. A lot of shoes you can wash, so if you think you can get them out, throwing them through the wash. I just rubbed like OxyClean on them and then poured OxyClean in my washer machine, and they came out pretty good. So these are Nike. I think they're the Nike Free. These are size 11 in men's. It does look like these came out in 2013, so they're definitely not a newer style. And they've got some wear right here on both shoes, but the bottoms look pretty good. And these washed up nice. They had a stain on the toe, but it came out, which is good. So I don't know. Out here, like there's more wear on this side, as you can see right there. But that's okay. Give those a try. Next, these are dress shoes, and I don't normally get men's dress shoes, but occasionally I have good luck with them. These are like a perforated loafer. They have a heel though. And this is Kenneth Cole Reaction. They're size 10.5. I guess they're called the Pinwheel. I'll have to look that up. They do have this like watermarking. Goodwill wanted $40 for these, so I don't know. Are they like really good? I don't know. I'm gonna have to try and get the pen mark off, but so I'm gonna leave those out as well. My camera just shut itself off, so I have no idea why it did that, so I'm gonna have to re-show you a couple pairs of shoes. These are vegan These are the J41, similar to the ones that I showed you that were flawed. These ones are not flawed, but these are vegan. And I don't know, like I wanted to say vegan leather, but I don't think that's true because they are waterproof. So, but they have like a map on the bottom, which is cool. These are very intriguing to me. I don't know if they're gonna do well or not, but they're the Jeep engineered traction soles. So, and they're Velcro, which do not put that in your listing on eBay. They will take it down and you might get like banned from eBay for a couple days. So don't do that. Next, these are Clarks. These are very cute. They're just black suede. They're not showing up great on camera, but they've got this 2-band stretchy calf thing. These are size 9 and they zip as well. And the bottoms are in pretty good shape. These are Clarks, so these should do pretty well. And I don't know, I don't remember what I showed you, so I'm just gonna keep going from here. And I might have missed one or two, but because my camera just shut off and I just was like talking for 10 minutes and didn't even notice that it was shut off, so that's weird. All right, I know it's not sandal season, but I couldn't pass these up. These are just Teva, which actually a girl I used to work with donated a bunch of stuff to me, and she had some Teva sandals and I'd never heard of them before, and I was like, oh, these aren't gonna do that good, but I listed them anyway because they were free, and they actually did do very well. And so I have learned that this is a decent brand. These are just like strappy thong flip-flops. They're comfort shoes because they're very soft right here, and these are a size 10, which is a great size. So I know it's not the season for them, but I still think they'll do pretty well. What I should have done, and I didn't, was switch out my bag while I had the camera off, but here we are. Okay. These are Keen, which again, hiking type shoe, like outdoor shoe or whatever. These are like Mary Jane style, with like a rubber toe. And I thought that they were damaged because there's a lot of speckling in the toe, but I think that's how it's supposed to be because I found the stock photo and that's how it looks. So the soles are in good condition. These are size 8.5. So, and they've got these like, I don't know if all Keen shoes have these, but they're like little holes in them. I don't know why. So those are pretty good. I got like a lot of shoes that I maybe wouldn't pick up in the thrift store. I would pick up Keens for sure. But this, for instance, if I can find the other one. Found it. Sorry, guys. These are Justin boots, which I tell you all the time, I love Justin boots. They do very well for me, but these are like heavily flawed. So there's a bunch of discoloration right here on the toe, on the other shoe as well. There's like discoloration on the shaft of the shoe. So I just put that all in the listing and made sure that the price reflected all of that discoloration. The shoes themselves are still in decent condition. There's no holes or tears or anything like that. So I don't know. You might be able to put some like shoe polish or something on there. I'm not really sure, but anyway. So I don't know. These also, the size is hard to read. It's been like worn off. I think it's a 9D, but I'm not 100% sure because it's just very worn off. So I don't know. I may end up redonating those, which will be sad because they are kind of heavy, but you've got to do what you got to do. Next, these I just picked them up because like I felt them and they were like, oh, this feels good. Oh, darn. I just noticed a flaw that I did not put in the listing, so I'm going to have to update it. These are Bowden. Green, like patent leather flats. The bottoms are pretty worn. And I just noticed it's got like a pen mark on the heel. Can you see that? The light is not really helping, but yeah. So I'm gonna have to take a picture of that, put it in the listing. Got like a pile here that like I need to do something else with. These, I pick these up all of the time. They always sell for about $30 for me. These are Crocs and they're fur lined. The lining actually looks pretty good in here, but they can take the lining out and like wash them or replace them or whatever. So these are a size 7 in women's and 5 in men's. The bottoms look good. So this is a good pickup. The lining on this one's a little like, I don't know. It's like wrinkled, I guess. So, but I'm sure that will work itself out once you put your foot in there. Next. Okay. These I think I'm going to end up redonating or seeing if Once Upon a Child will take them, because I washed them 3 times and I just can't get the staining out. These are just a pair of Nike kids shoes. I think they're Youth 1. They're from 2018, so they're a newer size, but the toes are just like dirty, like kid dirty, you know? This side too. This one's worse. And I OxyCleaned them twice, threw them through the wash, and they came out a little bit, but I don't know. So I'm gonna put them up on auction, see how they do. If they don't do anything, I'm gonna take them to Once Upon a Child, see if they'll take them, and if they won't, I'm just gonna redonate them. They're like super, super light, so I'm not worried about them. Next. These actually got at a yard sale, but I just photographed them, so I figured I'd show them to you. Again, another pair of Nikes, just like the normal running shoe. These are a size 7 youth. So I might take these to Once Upon a Child as well. I don't know if they'll take them or not. But when I got them home, I paid $3 for these, and I shouldn't have, because when I got them home, I noticed that there's like a small tear right here. It's not a hole, like it's not all the way through, but it will be soon. These probably have a little more use out of them, but I wouldn't have bought them, especially for $3, had I saw that flaw. So that was my mistake, which, as you can see, I make a lot because I just like grab things. Same with these are flawed as well. When I picked these up, they were so dirty, and I threw them through the wash because I knew you could wash Allbirds. These are Allbirds, the Wool Runner. Men's Allbirds don't do that great for me already. I have 2 pairs of Wool Runners still up, and they've not gotten much attention. I don't think these ones are going to sell that well, especially because they are flawed. There's like a rip right here, which I did not notice. And it may have ripped the 3 times I had to throw them through the wash, because they were like, somebody like, it looked like somebody went like hiking in like clay, like Arizona type clay, because they were just like red dirt, just caked. And I scrubbed them, and they came out really well. Like, I'm very impressed with the way that these cleaned up. They're a size 11. I don't know. I'm gonna list them flawed. The other pair of Wool Runners that I have, the gray pair, is also flawed. The toes are like coming undone. I don't know. I like need to get better at not picking up flawed shoes, but the majority of these are flawed. These I might actually keep myself, because I don't have a clue how to get this stuff out, but I couldn't leave them behind at the bins. These are Fry. They have no size, but they do fit me, and I'm an 8 and 8.5. They're like a little bit big, so they might be an 8.5, 9. They're like perforated mules. They're very, very cute, but I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell it with the light, but they've got a lot of discoloration, like patches. Yeah, you can't really tell, but in the pictures, if you're like interested in what it looks like, go over to my Poshmark closet and look at the pictures. They came out pretty good on the pictures, like a good representation of what the flaws are. So again, with these, I'm gonna try and sell them, because I'm just gonna sell them lower, and see what I can get from them. But if they don't sell, I will wear them. So that's not a big deal. These are also Sanooks, which I just started picking up Sanooks because of, what's her name? Oh my gosh, what's her name? Hope, Rags to Riches. I saw that she picks them up a lot, so I looked them up. I'd never heard of them before, and they actually are, you know, pretty good. Not like great, but like maybe $20, $15, $20. So these are men's, like, I don't know if they're slippers or just like loafer hanging around shoes. I don't really know, but they are a size 11. I wonder if the same guy just donated all of his shoes, because there's a lot of size 11 men's shoes. But these are not flawed. They have a small spot right here, and these have been thrown through the wash, so I take it back. They are flawed. That's what I should call this video. It's just like a big flawed lot. I don't know. These, when I was looking for these, like, I was like looking for the other one because I looked at them up before I like put in the effort to find the other one to see if it was worth it, and they were. They're going for like $35, $40. They're like a gladiator style sandal. They're so interesting. They feel really nice. And the brand is Jambo. Focus. Come on. Well, I don't know, it won't focus. But anyway, it's a sport wedge, which is so interesting to me. These look pretty good though. They have a style. It's darn, I don't remember right now. It's not in the shoe, but I did find the stock photo. So, okay. I'm running out of room in my bag, so I'm just gonna start piling stuff up on the other side. These are XOXO, which I think is like a cheaper boot brand, but I've sold this exact shoe in a different colorway for $22, so I picked them up. This is called a Stewart, and these are a size 10, which was exactly the same size as the other ones I sold, so I picked them up. These are in like immaculate condition, which is like one of the only pairs that I've got here that's actually in decent condition. These I should not have picked up. Like on style, on brand, like what, I don't know. Do people wear stuff like this? It's like a brown leather crisscross. I don't know. They're Rialto, Rialto. And they're size 7.5. They're like scuffed all up in here. I just get a little overzealous, I feel like, when I picked these up. I don't know. Maybe I can sell them for 15. Next. Okay, these I'm excited about. Where's the other one? These are Chooka, Chooka. They're a herringbone rain boot. These are very cute. I just wiped them down. They cleaned up pretty nice. They do have one like paint mark right here, but it's very minimal, so not worried about that. They're a size US 6. And these looked like they were going for about $50, so that's pretty exciting. I'm also excited about these. These are not super flawed either. These are Merrell. These were dirty though. I cleaned them with a cloth because I did not want to throw this through the wash because I don't know what it would do. So, but they're called the Dragonfly, where that's like the colorway is Dragonfly. They're purple and like teal blue, like watercolor. They're very cool. The inside is lined with like fur or faux fur. I don't really know because there's no tag that says what it is. But there is a tag somewhere that says what size they are. I believe they're an 8. I'm gonna go with 8. But yeah, so these also probably $50 on these. So that's great. And those were looked over. Like people had looked at them and not grabbed them, which is interesting. Sorry, there's something in my eye. But oh well, more for me. These are, again, not the season for them, but you cannot leave these behind. If you don't know about this, it's like a hiking sandal. These are Chacos, scrappy. These are in excellent condition. What size are they? 9. Wow. $9. So these are great. We're coming toward the end here, guys. So thanks for hanging in with me. These I also probably shouldn't have got. If I can't sell these, I think Plato's Closet will take them. So that's good. These are Steve Madden. They're like a suede booty. And I didn't know. These are called the Trisha, and they're size 8.5. I didn't know this or I wouldn't have picked it up. They are flawed. They have a spot missing from the heel. Right here. This is what I was talking about. That usually happens to heels, which is a bummer because I didn't notice it when I picked them up. When the shoes are like rubber band together, sometimes I just throw them in there and then I don't pay attention. Or like I look them over, but apparently not good enough. So that's the moral of the story. We have 2 more pairs of shoes and then a couple bags and stuff. These are just SAS, S-A-S. I used to pick these up all the time when I first started reselling. I haven't picked them up in a while, but these were at the bins, so I picked them up. They've got somebody told me these are called kittens? I don't remember. To look back at the comments, but little details right here. These are size 9, narrow. The only thing about these is somebody permanent markered the shoes like right here, and I tried like a magic eraser to get it off and it did not work, so I don't know. But these are like a comfort shoe, and they usually do pretty well, about $30 on these usually. They don't sell fast though, you've got to sit on them, so that's kind of why I stopped picking them up at the thrift store, because I always find them at the thrift store. But at the bins, you know, they're very light, so maybe $1.50 I paid for those, so I'll sit on them for a little while. These are also Crocs. Pick up Crocs, y'all, because they sell well. They're like a sneaker type. These are size 8. I believe these are women's. And they're like, they've got like a comfort sole. They're in pretty good condition. No major flaws, no major staining, no rips, no tears. Which, hallelujah. And that is it for the shoes. And then I'm just going to quickly run you through my belts and my bag. And then we'll be done. This I picked up just because it was in good condition. I don't know that I'll get much for this, but it was cute. It's like a black and gold tote bag. The inside is immaculate. There's nothing. It's got like the 3. It's Kate Landry. So not a great brand, but I can probably get $20 for this. And I did notice when I was photographing, the handles are a little bit worn. So there's like a little bit of like rubbing right here on both handles, but that's not a huge deal. The bottom is clean, so that's pretty good. Okay, I also don't pick up stuff like this a lot, but I figured I'd give it a try. It looked like it was going for $15 to $20. This is Sims 2 Double Deluxe. Apparently there's 3 games in this one disc, so I don't know, the disc is not scratched. So I always look at that when I pick them up from the bins, and it was actually in here. A lot of times I see people at the bins that, because you pay by weight, they grab the disc and leave the case. So, okay, this is not like any type of exciting brand, but it's got like a zipper trim and then like a woven like rainbow pattern with like a nice big gold buckle. It is by the brand Absolutely Fresh, and it is leather, size small. So I don't know, I just thought it was fun. It's very light. I pick up belts at the bins all the time. Maybe $15 on it, maybe less. This is J. Crew. They're like anchors, and it's got this like type of closure. This is also, I think, a size small. J. Crew, size small. It's 100% cotton. Like a novelty print belt. It's like nautical, so I think it will actually do pretty well. And then this, I was so intrigued by this. I didn't even know that this brand made belts. And when I picked it up, I was like, oh, that's nice. It's just a green, like, leather. Solid. It's nice, small, shiny, but look at this. If you don't know that logo, that's Dooney and Burke. It says Dooney and Burke in the inside. This is a size extra small, 22-24. Weathered leather. This is, I think this will do very well. I did not know Dooney and Burke made belts. I did know that they made purses, which I love their purses. They're like older purses. The ones with the big duck logo are my favorite. So, and that is all I have. I feel like this haul was super, super long. So imagine if I had done it together with the other part of the haul. And there's like even clothes that I didn't show you guys. Like we just don't have enough time. But this video is probably like 30 minutes long. So thanks for bearing with me. I really appreciate it. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button on your way out. And I will see you next week. Bye guys.